How is it that you create an effective client communication plan? So, hi guys, my name is Deepak Shukla, founder at the Pearl Lemon Group. We are a business growth and development agency based in the UK, USA, as well as serving clients worldwide. And if you're looking for any support with communications training, please do reach out to us. And here today, in day number 27, we're here to talk about how to create an effective communication plan for your clients. But before we get into it, feel free to click the link in the description below to get access to 7 additional strategies that are not shared in this training. So look, fundamentally, we've talked about some effective remote client communication strategies. The thing that you need to consider when you do stuff like this is basically having a structure for contact and a structure for what those types of contacts would involve, or touch points. So let me just give you some practical examples. You could have, so we have something, let's do the old thing. So we have something called the Friday follow-up. So and then you could have the weekly or bi-weekly report, depending upon what you're doing. And then there'll be, of course, proof of work. Then there'll be general client dialogue, which is all kind of so client dialogue and reporting should be a general fixture of work. But what you also want to organize is, what's the protocol when a client is non-responsive? What is the protocol when a client is only responsive on a particular channel? What's the protocol for when a client seems to ignore an important request? What happens when a client, for example, is angry on a phone call, angry on email? So these are some of the variations that you need to map out some process and structure for, and have ultimately, and this is the thing that's important, have procedures for each of these elements, and just map out, well, what do we do, with all of these elements, and then begin to, based upon that, have a if this then that formula. So Friday follow-ups are really about general check-ins, how's it going type of checkup. Then you want to have, for example, general holiday messages. So I'm recording this close to Easter, so making sure that you send, for example, your clients a happy Easter. Oh, you wanted to check in, see what your plans for Easter are, what you're going to be doing. And then there might be, for example, client specific events, and then clients personal events. So for example, a specific event could be something that relates to their business, to wish them good luck for. A personal event could be someone's just had a baby, someone's birthday, someone's going away for a holiday, or otherwise. And then there could be also religious events, depending upon, it's Ramadan at the moment, so you can wish clients a happy Ramadan, depending upon what they're doing. But thinking about all of these things, mapping them out in advance, and this is where, for example, active listening and being mindful of who the client is, where they're from in the world, what holidays are practiced, what faith they are, what their general viewpoints are. And you can also, then when it comes to the client remote communication strategies, you can also make references to stuff that's, happening in the news that might be important to them and how they're finding it. So you want to make sure that you're building use cases for all of these things. If you look at some of these things and think, oh, I don't know what the process is, then go back to your team and say, what is a process here? What is a process there? And you want to basically build documentation so that you know what the process is. And some of these things you want to share with clients. So of course, you don't want to share some of these elements, but what you do want to share is, what can a client expect when it comes to general dialogue? What is the preferred communication channel? How often do reports come in? How easily are you contactable? What mediums will you be contactable on? WhatsApp, email, Slack, whatever it might be. And mapping out those things from client to clients, as well as when they should expect to hear from you. If you really consider all of these elements, we've got 13 points here, then you should be much, much further down the road towards creating an effective communication plan. And this may not be entirely, extensive. Please do, while you're here, by the way, comment, like, and if you can, subscribe to this channel. I hope that you're enjoying the videos and you're getting value from them. I'm trying to keep them as practical as possible. So thinking about all of these variations, and please do, if you've got other variations I've not considered, write them in the comments below. But certainly, in a bid to creating an effective communication plan, it's powerfully important that you consider all of these elements.